So you guys ready to get started? Hoorah, we're on it. All right, so I want to invite Mr. Sam Chauhan up. Sam is the mindset guru. Sam has been noted in many, many publications, including ESPN, for getting professional players and professionals in the right mindset to keep their game on. And he's going to come on the stage and talk to you guys today. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Who are you? Does your life have a purpose? Does your energy draw people to you? Can your thoughts affect your reality? We all seek the answers to these questions. The law of superposition states unequivocally, there is no single objective reality. There's only your reality. The world you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. And because you control your senses, you control your reality too. The reason is simple. Energy flows where your attention goes. Indeed, experiments confirm that we subconsciously create our own reality. A random number generator was set to produce either a 0 or a 1. The numbers were perfectly random until a group of people in the same room favoring one number in their own minds caused the random number generator to shift in that direction. It's called the force of intention. If you harness it, you can change your life forever. The reason most people don't achieve what they want is that they don't focus unconditional and total intention in the direction they want to go. The first barrier you must cross is ego. Experiences are neither good nor bad, but in their selfish need to reinforce themselves, our egos perceive all experiences as one or the other. And when we spend our lives in the service of our egos, we sacrifice our futures to a false idol. The other obstacle is negativity. If your energy is positive, it will attract the positive in the world around you. But when we allow our projections of the future to be dictated by the negative, fear, rather than the positive, faith, we will suffer the consequences. World-renowned mindset guru Sam Chauhan can help you control your ego and build your positive power. A study by Dr. Masaru Emoto shows that when water was exposed to positive text, images, music, and speech, its ice crystals were far more perfectly shaped than normal. The human body is 60 to 70% water. If you're positive, the wellspring of your life can be too. By unlocking the force of intention, Sam Chauhan has helped over 90% of his clients turn around their lives in ways they could hardly imagine. Sam will help you realize that you are in control, that nothing is random. The striking results of Sam's ability to harness your positive power have been discussed on ESPN, NBC, in the Chicago Tribune, and Time magazine. Be the force of intention. Begin with 2 words, I am.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So how's everybody doing? That's not good enough. How is everybody doing? That's still not good enough. One more time, and if I don't see you doing it as loud as possible, I'm going to have you come up front and you're going to do it by yourself. How is everybody doing? All right, that's a lot better. So I'm Sam Chauhan, the controversial Sam Chauhan. And, you know, what's interesting is that today, most people are depressed and most people have anxiety. And depression is when you're holding on to the past. Anxiety is when you're worried about the future. So you either live in a world that you can't change, or you live in a world that's not even guaranteed to happen. And the now keeps escaping. And the now is something that we're so far away with all the technology in the world. Productivity per person is down. Because you can only deal with so much information at a time. How many people agree? Say aye. Today you go to dinner, you see people texting each other while they're sitting across from each other. And then they wonder why they have relationship issues. So the challenge today is, how do you get yourself in the right state? I'm not here to preach and say, well, this is how you live a perfect life. This is how you make amazing money. Because my life has been up, it's been down, it's been up. But I've always got up and I never gave up. Because the journey of life is understanding that your downs are not really downs. Your ego, the definition of ego, is a perception you create to feel better about yourself. When you label things as good or bad, your ego is actually labeling those things as good or bad. But what if something happened today, but it helped you get to where you needed to get to because you made a decision 2 years later that helped you get to the point that you wanted in your relationship, in your life, and you're like, shit, I wouldn't have made this decision if this didn't happen. How many people have been there? Great. So most people think, well, Sam, I'm just unlucky. I'm so unlucky just in life. I'm just unlucky. There is no luck. There was a Chinese farmer that lived in a small town. The Chinese farmer had a horse. Everyone in the town goes, wow, you're so lucky you have a horse that helps you get to point A to point B. And the Chinese farmer replied, maybe. And the next day, his horse ran away. Everyone in the town goes, wow, you have such bad luck that your horse ran away. The Chinese farmer replied, maybe. A few days later, his horse came back with 5 wild horses. Everyone in the town goes, wow, you're so lucky, you got 6 horses now. And the Chinese farmer replied, maybe. The next day, his son was playing with one of the wild horses. His son fell off, broke his leg. Everyone in the town goes, wow, your family has such bad luck that your son broke his leg. And the Chinese farmer replies, maybe. A week later, the Chinese army comes into town and said, we're going to take all the young boys, we're going to take them away from their parents, we're going to take them and put them in the army. They knock on this farmer's door. They go, what's wrong with your son? He has a broken leg. Well, you keep your son. And they left him. Everyone in the town goes, wow, you're so lucky, you're so fortunate. And the Chinese farmer replied, what? Maybe. Everything must happen the way it happens for you to become the man and woman that you're about to become. Most people never believe that. So let's move on. So people go, Sam, my whole purpose in life is getting happiness. I want to achieve 100% happiness. See, happiness is something you chase, but you'll never achieve 100%. They asked the Dalai Lama, I said, hey, look, man, you're the happiest guy on the planet. How did you achieve 100% happiness? The Dalai Lama looks at the interviewer and he goes, you think I'm 100% happy? There's people trying to kill me every single day. How the hell can I be happy? The journey of happiness is happiness. If you think more money will create happiness, you're going to be very surprised when you get to the other side. Because it doesn't create more happiness. It helps you deal with misery a lot better, but it doesn't create more happiness. So what is happiness? It's a very important question that we all ask on a consistent basis. There's 2 things that guide every single human being in here, and that's fear and faith. You know what fear and faith have in common? They're both imagination of tomorrow. The difference is that fear is a negative imagination of tomorrow, and faith is a positive imagination of tomorrow. So if you're going to have an outlook of your life, why not have faith? No matter what you do, it's going to work out great. Why not have that perspective? Because the alternative perspective doesn't help you. Does that make sense? Yes or no? All right, good. So let's get into the understanding of limiting beliefs. Before we do this, I want the single guys in this room, actually before we get single women in this room. Raise your hand. Don't deny it. Be proud. All right, come on up. I saw you wave. Come on up. Who else? Single? Come on up. Go ahead, come on up. Congratulations. And I was just joking about all this stuff. This is going to be for the single guys. I'm going to help them out here. Okay, good. Go ahead and have it. We need a couple more. I can't see. Whoa. Oh, come on up. Come on up. A round of applause for these ladies. Just line up right here. And what this has to do with mindset, probably nothing. But this is kind of fun, though. All right, thank you. Actually, one more. Who's one more? Who did I miss? Come on up. All right, good. Single guys in the room. I got to do this quick. I only have 20 minutes. Single guys. Single guys. Raise your hand. What the? Come on up, sir. Come on up. Don't be ashamed. All right, you just came on up. Look, hey, man, that's the guy in the club, gets all the ladies. Know it. Okay, good. All right, good. Ladies, turn around. No, ladies, turn around. You come on up front. Okay. Don't look back. Okay. Line up right here. Where's the couple of guys coming up? Come on up. Keep coming up, guys. Okay. Let's line up right here. Come on up. Single guys. Get up. Thank you, sir. Now they go, shit, this is a great opportunity. I don't have to be on Bumble. I don't have to be on Tinder. I'm just going to come to Real Talk Conference and get hooked up. All right, we got one more person? Okay, here we go. One more person, last person, single person, come on up. All right, so here's the deal. I feel bad for, you're going to help me facilitate this. You're going to help me facilitate this. Come on up here. I feel bad. But here we go. So what's going to happen in a moment, the ladies are going to turn around, and I want you to dance with your partner like you saw your dream man. Like, dream man. This was your dream man that you're looking for. This is why you're on Tinder. This is why you're on Bumble. This is your reason why. And the guy in front of you is that dream man. Music, please. Turn around, ladies, and dance. Louder music.
A conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and
all right, good.
Start to dance, and now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love.
All right, get off the stage. Music out. Okay, I just wanted to hook you guys up. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Good job. Thank you so much for coming up. We're evaluating. There was no love connection this time, but don't lose hope. All right, good. Now, the purpose of that was just getting some people uncomfortable. So the people that danced here, please see me afterwards. You guys get a prize. So understanding that we all have limiting beliefs. And beliefs are very interesting because when you look at the word belief, right smack in the middle, it says lie. Most beliefs are lies. People go, shit, man, the definition of belief is something you're certain about. If you're certain about it, you think it's completely true. How many people thought a few years back that Pluto was a planet? Raise your hand. Right? But it was a belief that was later turned out to be not true. Okay? So before you can make any changes in anything you believe, you got to realize that you might have some beliefs that might not be true. So how do you get rid of this? When they bring a baby elephant in a circus, which they don't do out here anymore, supposedly, is that they put a chain around his ankle. The baby elephant has to eat and sleep in the same spot. What's amazing is that when that baby elephant becomes an adult elephant, it has enough power to break the chain and go free, but it doesn't. It still eats and sleeps in the same spot. What's more amazing is when the adult elephant, you stop feeding it food and put food 10 feet away, it will die of starvation instead of breaking the chain and getting it. How many of you are in that position today? Everything you want is 10 feet away, but the chains that you put in your mind stop you. Raise your hand. Be honest. Because there is nothing that you can't do except what you think you can't do. Once you understand that piece, everything changes for you. It goes, Sam, I don't know. I always just get negative thoughts. How do I get away from these negative thoughts? So negative thoughts are really interesting. A simple technique that everybody can use, I'm going to give you this because I only have a little bit of time, is you can put a rubber band on your wrist. Every time you have a negative thought, pull back the rubber band and snap it. The pain on the wrist, you're consciously aware. You get away from that negative thought. Now you realize you consciously need to focus on something more positive. What will happen is you'll create eventually over time a neural pathway where eventually when you have negative thoughts, you'll automatically go to positive thoughts. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Okay? It's really powerful techniques, but most people never realize these things. Then they go, well, Sam, you know, that's my childhood friend. He's always negative, but you know what? We're high school buddies. I got to have him in my life. If you have a friend that lowers your energy field, you know, I had some guy talk a lot of shit about saying Sam says that we're all made out of energy, which is complete bullshit. It's not bullshit. We're made out of atoms. We're vibrating at a certain frequency. Either people come into your life, they increase your frequency, or they lower your frequency. The question is, are you going to allow them to do that? So somebody goes, hey, Sam, that's my childhood friend. I'm not going to let them go. Okay, great, keep them. What will happen in any relationship is that if somebody has a lower frequency or low standards, for you to make the relationship work, you either got to bring them up to your standards or you got to lower yours to meet them here to have the relationship work. That's the only way it works. And if you have somebody that has lower standards in your life, well, the sad part about that is that the person that has lower standards is going to throw a party or take you to dinner, introduce you to 10 other losers. Now you got 11 losers in your life all over again like cancer. It spreads so fast. People go, Sam, I can't do that. Well, if you want your energy field to go to the next level, the first thing you got to do is eliminate everybody on your Facebook, on your phone, that does not contribute in a positive way in your life. If they do not contribute in an empowering way, they don't need to be part of your life. How many people agree? Say aye. Okay, very, very important concept. Okay, how many people believe that I can eliminate every single thought in your head right now for a split moment except one? How many people believe I can do that? Raise your hand. Great. How many people believe I can't do that? Okay, so I'm not going to do this here, but you can try this at break, okay? When you get a moment, hold your breath longest you can. There'll be a moment where every single thought will disappear except I need to breathe. Okay, so if you're getting an anxiety attack or a panic attack, if you take a deep breath and hold it, you can break that pattern. Does that make sense? Yes or no? And if I go too fast, sorry, I got a little bit of time. Okay, I'm going to move on to this. So low energy field people have pride, anger, desire, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, shame. High energy field people have courage, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. What's interesting is that if I walked into your office and I walked in like this, just be honest with me. I said, yeah, today's going to be a good day. I'm ready to go. I'm going to take this shit to the next level. I'm ready, like Stanley does. He does that every single day. If I walked into your office every single day like that, what would you think of me? Louis, well, at least you're honest. Yeah. Drugs, I might be on some drugs. Some of them are legalized nowadays too. But yes, right? You might think that. But if I walked into your office all depressed, tears in my eyes, you'd be like, Sam, what's wrong? Let's go to lunch. Let's go have a drink. They did a study and they wanted to know, why do people take you out when things are bad in your life? When you're excited, they think you're crazy, but when something's bad, they want to go have a drink. What they found is that when people have drinks with you, have dinner with you, even your closest friends, and they're listening to your problems, they're actually saying to themselves, thank God my life is not screwed up as hers. Tell me more. They're actually feeling better about themselves listening to your problems. People, why do you think people go to funerals? Right? People go to funerals, they haven't seen the guy for 10 years, but they show up at his funeral. Why do you think that happens? Why? Because if you cared for the guy, you would have met him during the 10 years, yes or no? Right? People go to the funeral and go, life is precious, I got to spend more time with my family. It's not about the person who passed away, it's about you. Most people have one interest, and that's themselves. But it's interesting, when people go to a soccer game, or people go to a basketball game or a football game, they're like, yeah, we did it, we won, woohoo! And I'm sitting there, and Jerry Buss was a good friend of mine. It was really interesting, but you see like Laker fans in Los Angeles, and I go, you know what? If they really thought about it, what the heck did they win? By putting a Kobe Bryant jersey on doesn't make you Kobe Bryant. Right? People walk in, the guys are, oh man, look at my jersey, LeBron, baby. Well, you're not freaking LeBron. LeBron has a freaking mansion in Beverly Hills. You have shit. You paid for his jersey, doesn't make you LeBron. Why not wear a jersey with your own name on it? Why not have that same passion, same pride for your own self? If you have that same pride, same passion for yourself, what would your life be? What would your business be? It would be at a whole different level. But when we're at the event, yeah, we did it. The only people that made money was the vendors, the team, the people, the players. They all made money, but you didn't make nothing. But you had that enthusiasm for somebody else and not yourself. Ask yourself why. You bought someone else's jersey to put their name on your back instead of your own name. What the heck's wrong with you? You have to be your biggest fan. This world is really hard. This world will beat your ass down all the way to the ground. I've been all the way to the ground. Come back, I'll realize everyone disappears. At 21, became a multimillionaire before the market crash with having close to $3 million in my bank account, went to $600 in the span of nine months. And guess what happened? Everyone disappeared in my life. I used to cruise around in my Ferrari, money ain't a thing, money ain't a thing, money ain't a thing. They're like, shit, I don't have any money. Del Taco, $2, I can get 2 tacos and a burrito, shit. Life changes really fast. Sometimes you have complete happiness and sadness is very nearby. A lot of people go, shit, Sam, I'm at the top. But what is the top? As soon as you think you're at the top, it's the fastest you go down. It's very interesting about life is that you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. People go, well, Sam, I'm not going to take any vacations because I'm saving up, man, for the day. Well, guess what? There was a guy in Germany who went to take out the trash, took a day off from work. A little tiny meteor hit him on the head, and he died. All that savings, all that thing for a later day might not come. Average human being lives till 78 years old. 1/3 of your life you're sleeping. You really don't have that much time on this planet, so you got to make every moment count. Don't let people waste your time. Learn to just walk away from a conversation. Sorry, I got to go. Sorry, I got to go. Being nice is not just sitting there and just talking. That's not being nice. So let me move out. It says black cloud. In my new book, I talk about how in life you're either going to be going in a black cloud, you're going to be going towards a black cloud, you're in a black cloud, or you're getting out of a black cloud, but there's one guarantee, there'll be another black cloud. Does that make sense, yes or no? Okay, good. Even without thinking, how many people know the stuff that I'm talking about makes sense, yes or no? Okay, what did I just say? No. So, no, everyone missed. The first thing I said was, even without thinking, how many people know the stuff that I'm talking about makes sense? The reason your brain didn't catch even without thinking is because I changed the syntax of the sentence so it goes into your subconscious mind, not your conscious mind. Let's have a little bit of fun. Rotate your feet counterclockwise. If you don't know what counterclockwise is, we'll do a seminar at break. Okay? Okay? As you go counterclockwise, make an 8 with your hands and don't let your feet change directions. Keep trying. All right, keep trying. Good. All right, good. Follow this hand. Listen to me carefully. Up, down, right, left, up, down, right, left, up, down, right, left. Make a circle. Okay? Put it on your chin. Chin. I said chin, chin, chin. Right? It's interesting that people have different perceptions. People communicate in a different way. I don't have that much time to go over all the details, but you agree. So let's continue. Last thing, we'll just move on because I only have a couple minutes here. Energy behind anger can manifest irritation, deep hurt, guilt, shame, resentment. Comes from conditional love of yourself. Love is not an emotion, but a way of being and relating to the world. Guilt is an attempt to purchase forgiveness by suffering. Okay? That's really powerful if you really listen to that. Guilt is an attempt to purchase forgiveness by suffering. How many people do that to themselves? When you resent somebody in your life, you're basically hurting yourself on a consistent basis. If you want your energy field to go to the next level, do a simple exercise by going to the past and every single person who made you feel bad about yourself, forgive them. Doesn't mean you got to hang out with them or anything, but forgive them. Because forgiveness is something that helps you, not the person that you're forgiving. It's actually something you need to do. For all these years, people hold so much baggage on their head. As soon as you take a victim mentality in life, you're going to keep hurting yourself. You're going to be driving your car, looking in the rearview mirror, and wondering why you're crashing. And that's what most people do on a consistent basis. Does that make sense, yes or no? Okay? So forgiveness, optimism, eliminate resentment, your energy field goes through the roof. You know, one of the things that that's really huge for me, and then I'll close up with this because my time's expired, is that, I can go for 8 hours, so I'm just going to speed it up. So one of the things that's very important to me is I teach crowd hypnosis. I teach very high levels of street NLP, where you take random people in the street, within like a VCR tape, record over some of the big hurts that they had in the past with people and reframe them. I'm also one of the few guys that will do live objection calls in my seminars, where I will call expireds and deal with objections live while the audience listens to me closing the deal. I've been hired by Tom Ferry to coach his coaches on the human psychology, on why we do what we do. I love what I do. I also have a lot of haters. They can keep hating. But the reality of life is that haters are your undercover admirers. For someone to hate you, they have to admire you at some level. And then jealousy takes fact, and that goes forward. I don't have a booth out there. I don't have any products out there. But I did want to, I tried this one time, and it didn't work to the level that I wanted to. But I like spreading this amazing stuff that I've learned over time to some of the people that are out there. I know that a lot of people are not in position to, say, Sam, I can afford a coaching or something that nature with you. But what I would like you to do is try out me teaching you subliminal persuasive linguistics. Even without thinking, how many of you know that most people doubt what they're about to do before they do the right thing? Raise your hand. They do. So what I'm going to offer anyone that wants to be part of this, 15 people maximum, is that I want to teach you subliminal persuasive linguistics for 6 months. I want to teach you crowd hypnosis. I want you to teach you anchoring, which is how to anchor people visually. And this is the last thing, and I'll get out of here. after this. So when people go to these big seminars, and I'm not going to throw names out there, some of them are my friends, is that they want to know how you subconsciously get everyone in the right zone. So if I asked everybody to go back to a time where they felt really happy, the lights go off, you go to a time, I want you to see the image, hear the image, feel the image. And just relax, the music goes on, you're experiencing this past event. Then all of a sudden, the lights go on, and the beam is on me, and I'll go, open your eyes. Guess what? You just attached all those good feelings from the past directly to me. So every time you see me, you smile. That's called visual anchoring, crowd hypnosis. Some of the biggest speakers in the world do this. I actually teach it because I actually learned this at a very high level. So 15 of you guys, I'm going to give you guys my direct cell phone number for $399, okay, for 6 months. That's it. It's not a money thing. I'll give you the opportunity to learn subliminal persuasive linguistics. First 15, here's the number, one time given out. If you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, you don't. 702-683-4044. Now I'm going to end this session with affirmations, and I'm off the stage. Ready? Everybody stand up. Take a deep breath in. Put some music on, please. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes so it's not awkward. Take another deep breath in. Want to thank David for this amazing event. On 3, with incredible passion, with incredible energy, I want you to say, it is my time, it is my time, it is my time. On 3, 1, 2, 3. It is your fucking time. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Real Talk Conference. I'm glad